for another episode of Divine Panther Presents. We shall be discussing the biblical-based story Ruth and Boaz, which I didn't know how to pronounce that name, to be real. My wife had to explain it to me. She also explained to me this was a Christian story. A biblical story, Old Testament actually. Didn't know any of that, so I learned something at a Bible lesson today. Also, slightly entertaining. Anyway, please watch the video to the end. Subscribe to the channel, do all that stuff. Get your Bible out, the book of Ruth. Get your Bible out. We're going to go through the scriptures. We're going to talk about it. And please give your tithes and offerings at the end of the video because this channel ain't free. I'm just saying. So I need your money. I just want to put that out there. All right, let's do it. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. All right, everyone, we are here for church as we are gathered today to talk about the book of Ruth. It's brought to you by Tyler Perry was the producer. He did not write, he did not direct. Thank God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit that Tyler Perry did not do any of that because the dialogue was tolerable. And I was like, thank you.
We just need your money.
We just need your money, Mr. Perry. And I'm pretty sure he helped get this thing on Netflix. They're like, he makes good stuff for cheap. So it's like cheap. And they're like, and people will watch. So boom, there you go. Let's see what we got. Anyway, was anybody familiar with the biblical story before the movie?
I was, but I don't remember it, to be honest with you. Like, I learned it in Sunday school or something. I don't know.
What lesson did you pull from it? Do you remember any particular lesson?
No.
The reason Stacey, how about you?
I remember it, but you know, I'm a heathen, so I didn't really apply anything, so I don't know.
Let's get
about loyalty and kindness and redemption and all that good stuff. Faithfulness. Fun AI.
Oh, thank you. Let's get into the word. The reason I bring it up is because Terry said this is the story that when she was single and churches were holding singles groups, this was the story that they used to help women, encourage them that if you stay loyal and you keep working, God will send you a man to save you. And she's like, that's the message that they were being taught with this lesson, which basically is what happened. I mean, in this particular story, as Boaz / Benny just swooped down. What was his name on P Valley? Can't remember.
Diamond.
Swooped down. It was like, girl, I'm giving you all this, and by that I mean grapes, and other things will come later. But you're gonna get these grapes. What's up? It was the toes, actually. Stacey, it was the toes. I thought those toes are gonna get sucked. To be real, I was like, but that'd be a whole different movie. I was like, but anyway, Giovanni.
So I did my research on this, right? And it's something happened because I believe they were married in the actual biblical story. And then the sons die because it's 2 daughters and 2 sons that are married, and Ruth was just the popular daughter. But so the father and the 2 sons die, and she stays with Naomi or whatever. But Boaz is a relative of the father that died, so she's just keeping it in the family because that it keeps the story is about keeping the lineage going or whatever. Because the male sons died, so she got with a relative to keep that lineage going.
Yes, and also in both stories, and as it was then, like, women needed a man to take care of them and pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? So Naomi and Ruth had nothing. Once the man died, so like Boaz saved both of them. You know what I'm saying? And Naomi was blessed because Ruth was blessed and her commitment to her. So and the same thing happened in this movie because Naomi made no effort to get a job. Like once her husband died, she lost everything. She just sat in the house and washed clothes. And
she's like 80 years old. Like
the fuck?
Social Security.
What?
Anyway, Stacey, I'm sorry. Please, you have thoughts?
Maybe she had her retirement money. I don't know. But yeah, she didn't attempt to get a job. So that was interesting.
What you think of the movie overall?
It was good. I was a little worried in the beginning that it was going to turn into like Empire or something. And I'm glad that they didn't give us a whole ton of music. Not that she can't sing, but I didn't need it, right? So the love story, it was cute. You know, Benny fine and all. He got muscles and can put on a roof shingle, and hey, I'm all for it. And the wine company, I was like, okay, all right, oh, we're doing something. So yeah, I was with the movie. The whole side story with the record executive, like basically killing her whole family and doing all this stuff, it was kind of dumb though. I didn't really, we didn't need that.
They needed a catalyst to get them to Tennessee.
Dad and the brother could have just died. Like he could have had a heart attack, or it could have just been a car accident. Like random is he white or albino? I was confused.
Yeah. He kept the hair low though. I feel like a John B going on. Like I feel that feeling. Yeah.
And the whole Jermaine Dupri, I was just like, don't need any of this. Any of it. Okay. But yeah, the men could have died and they could have been destitute. How did Daddy didn't have life insurance? I was confused. Like you had all this other shit, but you didn't have life insurance.
That's why. Notice they made no effort to acknowledge his death once they got to Tennessee. Like said pastor wasn't even like, hello, Sister Naomi, how are you? I'm sorry, your husband of many years and your son is dead. None of this is mentioned ever again.
They were like 2 single women in a house. Yes.
Right? That's what I thought. I thought pastor was like, Lord, just bless me with a new wife.
Came up was like, sister, I'm gonna wait as long as I need to
right?
wait to get
right?
Like what? Like I've been checking you out since high school. I've been waiting all my life. When you
Eli known. Fuck Eli. I didn't like him anyway, to be real. But that's what I thought. I thought Naomi. I thought they were gonna switch the story up. Naomi's gonna get a man too. That's what I thought. But they didn't go that route for some reason. I don't know.
That's part 2.
Like that. Anything else? All right. We'll get Kim get in on this. Kim, thoughts. What'd you think of it? What you got?
I'm glad Boaz, what his name? Boaz.
Boaz.
Yeah, Boaz. I was glad that they made him a businessman and not some type of like hoodlum or something like that. That was great. He did look very handsome per usual. I agree with Stacey that we didn't actually need the whole record producer trying to kill her family, or we didn't need the thug part of it, but I guess you do, because that's just how Tyler rolls. Like, we got to have a thug in there somewhere, or, and I think he's actually just a white dude. So he is like a John B, something like that kind of person. But anyway, yeah, so I thought that was just unnecessary. But, and then Naomi, yeah, she's like old, right? And I think she was one of those women who trusted the husband would take care of their finances. Unfortunately, women of a certain age, that's what they did. The husband handles that, and they just handle the house, right? And I think she probably, I'm hoping she has like a pension or Social Security or something. But her husband definitely left her high and dry. Like he had nothing in place if he died before her. So that was horrible, but it happened so often you would not believe. So that was very sad. But I did love seeing Felicia Rashad. I thought her acting was really well done. She's been in a couple of things lately, actually this year. And she's getting back into it. And I thought that was really nice. And I also like, and I know you guys probably don't care about this part, but I like when the husband was in the bed with her and he was like, you feel that? And I was like, old people have sex, y'all. Yes, they do. They get it in. I thought it was so cute. It was so cute.
It's funny you bring that up. When you said he didn't have nothing, he was a deadbeat. Like he made sure that Viagra prescription
absolutely.
was filled. Like he was like, "Hey, girl,
yeah,
he
paid that, yeah." So, but I thought that was really cute. I mean, it was all around. It was okay movie, but to me, it was like a Hallmark movie or a Lifetime or something like that. To me, it wasn't like this big deal that I guess a lot of people were saying it was. It was just a plain old love story, right? And they fell in love and they got married. Wonderful. That's it. That was all. Yeah.
See, Kim, you're the only one that would get this, but I thought, as I told Jemani a couple of times, this was kingdom business. That's what this was.
Well, remember, they had the son,
right?
And they had Saraya.
And Sierra, I was like, this is kingdom business. And like, I was like, it's like Empire. Like, no, you got to watch Kingdom Business. And I'm like, that's what this shit is. So I was like, I got it. And that was, especially when I saw the boyfriend, I was like, good Lord. I was like, that's hilarious. I'm on a roll with the lives. Ruth and Boaz was giving me Love Jones. That's way too of a high bar. And Jason's lyric vibe. Way too high bar. This was
I got Jason's lyrics a little bit as well.
The fuck?
No,
absolutely not. Absolutely.
No, I'm saying if you took Jason's lyrics and you said, "Hey, how can we redo this for a church community?" That's what it is.
What? Stop it. Stop all of that. No, it wasn't even the brother that got out of prison. Like, even the name was thought-provoking because her name was Lyric, and that's Jason's lyric. Like, it was all none of this. This was a Sunday school lesson that they put in live action. That you, like you said, you can watch it for church. If somebody didn't feel like doing a testimony, like right after church after Sunday, you could put this on. No one's gonna get offended. You know what I'm saying? There was no niggas in it. I was completely surprised and I appreciated that, except for the white nigga, I guess. But I do appreciate that. I thank you for being part of the live. I actually thought that Cyrus and Wolf would have eliminated Lena trying to get back at Ruth. It's funny that you should bring. Well, no, I thought about Ruth's partner, who she left high and dry and did not give a fuck. You left this woman with a murderer, and you were like, "Hey, girl, I'm going to Tennessee. Click. If you read this text message, you might want to leave or not. It's up to you." I was like, trick. I couldn't believe it.
But that's how women do their friends. That's her best girl, and that's how you do it. It was trifling.
She's like, "Excuse me."
That's and she continued to be her friend. I was like, do you not understand what Ruth did to you? She didn't get it at all.
Also, was she even at the wedding? Let's talk about this. Continued to be a friend. Was she even at the wedding?
I don't think
she was. I think Ruth moved on and left that poor girl high and dry. I was just Ruth and Boaz was not a romantic story. It was an illustration of redemption through Jesus.
I was actually reading what the meaning in the Bible was, and it's not actually a love story. Not at all. Like,
well, so in this, it's very few love stories in the Bible, but in the sense of it is Ruth. It was pragmatic. Two women needed to get taken care of. They went back to home, right? Actually, she was a foreigner. Ruth was foreign. Naomi took her, her Gentile back to the Israelites, and the Lord blessed that Boaz showed up and was like, Naomi's something, Ruth is something, and I will take her and say be committed to this family. And then Naomi was taken care of by happenstance because of Ruth's commitment to her. And I was like, that again, that's exactly what happened in the story. Because once Naomi lost everything, she didn't do shit. Like, she just sat there and was like, let's see what this money comes in. And Ruth was like, hey, let's talk about the non-realistic lack of Latino representation in this movie. Kiss my ass. When those day workers showed up, I was like, fuck you. Like, you need to have nothing but Latino people up there. Stop it.
There are small towns in the South where Black people work the fields.
I need more Latinos. They had Lena.
No.
I needed more Latinos to make it.
If they would have done it, the ICE would have came in and jacked them all. So.
And that should have been part of the story, Kim. Like that would have been an interesting part of the story, to be honest.
No, David. I'm talking about real. I'm talking about the real ICE.
I'm talking.
No. Well, I should say this was probably filmed during the Biden administration.
Okay.
Well, that's a long time. But no. All seriousness aside, though, like that would have been an interesting twist to the story. A very stereotypical, but still realistic. If Boaz had competition, because Jamani called it like the Black Yellowstone, right? And I'm like, that he could have had a winery that was competition, and that could have been part of it because day laborers are a necessity. And it would have been interesting to be like, hey, because Lena should have been like, wait a minute, this bitch just shows up, and all of a sudden the boss is like, hey, you get a full-time job, and oh, by the way, you get a car, and oh, by the way, I'm gonna fix up your house. I'm like, this is sexual.
And by the way, you can have my penis.
And that came later. He was a gentleman. He's like, I spent months rebuilding your house, giving you a car, taking you to and from work, but our first official date is with candles. I was like, no woman tried to stab her. Like she didn't need like Sly coming after her. Those women in that neighborhood would have killed that bitch and been like, no, Boaz is ours. We've been working on him for years. And she just shows up and sings 2 songs. He's like, that one right there. Let me see those feet, girl. Let me see those feet. Let me see those feet. I was like, oh, this is about to get wild. I was like, all right, let's. I was like, what's that? Where's that toe going? Where's that toe going? I thought he was gonna clean them toes one way or the other. That's what I thought. But I was like, maybe not. Maybe I'm doing too much. What we got?
I'm thinking about. I'm like, in modern day, there's no better way to make wine than actually putting feet to grapes.
I don't know. You know what? This is not. We reviewed Kings of Napa, which was trash, and it got canceled as it should have been, and got racial for no reason. Anyway, my point is we've done this before, and they didn't step on grapes. To your point, Jamani, I don't even know if that made any sense. He wanted that woman's feet off, and he was trying to get those draws. After a car and rebuilding house, draws are falling. You can kiss my ass that girl would. Naomi would have been like, "You're not fucking him yet. Like, what are you doing? Because I'm not working. So one of us needs to be doing something to make sure this."
Naomi, forget about working. She ain't even going to the counter to get the tape when the plastic is falling down.
This movie was simple. Like when I saw that scene, I'm like, this is some simple-minded shit right here. Like she's like, look at you trying to put the plastics up so the critters don't come in. Like you need to help her. Like. Sierra is not a good actor. Like, she's a very sweet woman. She's a somewhat okay singer. She is not a good actor. This is the second time she's done this shit. Because Kim and I had to deal with Kingdom Business, where she once again plays a low-down woman, no family whatsoever.
Stripper.
She was a stripper in that one. Who's like, my true voice is the Lord. I'm like, she must be real Christian, like for real, because this is the second time she did this. Also, let me ask y'all a question. If he has,
wait a minute, you know who her boyfriend used to be, right?
Yeah, Emmett,
the person from The Chi.
Yeah, I told Terry that this woman went from Emmett to Joey Badass. Yes. Like that's an upgrade. Yeah. I'm like that's a. Yeah. Why was he not in this movie?
So wait, speaking of strippers, right?
Okay.
When, at the beginning, I didn't know anything about the plot of the movie. I just watched it, right? So at the beginning, there was like, yeah, Jermaine Dupri's in the house, and then they called him out on the stage, and I thought they were gonna be strippers. And she gets off stage, and she was like, they're throwing money at us like we're strippers, and I was like,
you're not strippers. Okay. You were confused, right? Because if you wear a whore uniform, you just expect whole stuff to happen. Like that's what I thought. Like titties.
What will be a whore uniform, David?
Let me answer. Okay, I can answer this question, Stacey. I don't know why you think I could. When the titties are out here and skirt are up here, I'm picturing wholeness is about to start happening. That's what I thought. So then I'm like, but I saw the mic in the hand, so I was like, okay, they dancing hoes, they singing, but like it's still an ambiance.
Okay, female rappers wear these type of outfits, and nobody's throwing money at them.
But at some point, look, I stand by what I said, and I said it. Anyway, Naomi was married to Uncle Mac, Eli from Queen Sugar. This didn't have a Queen Sugar vibe, too. I didn't recognize him.
Yeah, remember Uncle Mac from yeah. That's Queen Sugar. Yeah.
And this thing also had a strong Queen Sugar vibe. This could have been a TV show, and I think it would have been far better than Kings of Napa. But if they follow Boaz as he tries to build this winery, and like Ruth is there trying to be a good partner, they do actually have with correct writing, not whoever wrote this, like correct writing, like dramatic writing. This could be a show. Taylor Sheridan could do it. Just don't put anybody in the bikini. Like, don't do that. Like, don't. But like, if he,
this is the first time you said a movie should be a series.
I know what I said. No, what I'm saying, but the goal can't be I married the girl that was working in the fields. That's called sexual harassment, because the power dynamic is clear. Okay, boss says again, job, car, house, fucking. If we're not having sex, you're losing your car, your house, and your job. She didn't have the opportunity to say no, really. You know what I'm saying? But
he didn't actually. He gave it to the church, and then the church gave it to her. So it was like an in between, man.
Remember, pastor didn't give a damn the first time he showed up to the house. He said, "Hey, Naomi, how you doing? I can see you because there's a hole in the glass. Anyway, I hope you're feeling okay. I'm gonna get them draws later." And then he leaves. Then Boaz shows up and it's like, I'm getting those draws, so let's start building.
Yeah, that turned into like HGTV. Like I was expecting them to move the bus away from the house.
Hey, wait. He used his field hands to do this. So let's get this straight. So Lena's like, wait a minute, I'm picking grapes every day to pay for my family back in Honduras, and now I'm helping this motherfucker try to get more of my coworkers? I'm like, no, bitch. Then the women who are trying to get his penis are also helping. I'm like, are they getting paid? I'm like, they should be mad, like really mad right now, just salty. Like, see, Stacey agreed, right? Salt.
I'd be mad.
Like, what? And then, y'all, Tyler Perry did two things. He casted Benny, he made sure he took his shirt off, and he made him a Marine. That's Tyler Perry. Marine skills never came out, but he made sure he was a Marine because Tyler Perry loves Marines and topless, good-looking black men. Check and
so
check.
We should have had one of those hating ass women. They should have been the ones to tell the white boy where the house was.
That's where I thought this was going. I thought the Latino chick was gonna like snitch with the video.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna snitch on her.
See, that would have made sense. And then, okay, again, it's 2020 something, right? So this woman is working for a winery and makes no effort to ask a question like, who's the boss? Like, who's in charge of this thing, right? Oh, let me Google some shit. The only person who figured out who Ruth was the other day worker. No one else bothered to do this and go, oh, 404. Oh, she's a singer. Like, she's someone. Like, Boaz never figured that out. He was like, wow, girl, you just got a voice. I don't know. Something about you says have you thought about singing professionally? Yes, she was the bridesmaid. Oh, okay. All right. Boaz washed Ruth's feet like Jason and Lyric in Jason's Lyric. He washed her feet. I can't remember. I remember the sex scenes.
Didn't he give her a bath in Jason's Lyric or something like that, or something?
I mean, she got naked.
Water with her, but I can't remember what it was.
Water was involved. We can agree.
Yes.
Okay. Unless they stomped in grapes, none of this matters. Like, I'm like, it's the grapes.
I looked that up. They do still stomp grapes to this day.
Oh, they do.
Yes.
And then the Lord, listen to the foolishness in this story. My barn burns down with my reserve that I'm in, like, curating for almost 10 years, right? But the Lord blessed me with the woman that did not tell me her backstory and got my house arsoned, and now it's created the best wine ever. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for this woman that brought destruction to my winery. This is what I needed. I was like, what?
She did warn him.
Wait.
She just didn't say specifics. She just said, I don't want you to get hurt or whatever. That's his fault. He didn't do no background on this group. He didn't ask no questions. Like, why do you come from Atlanta to this little podunk town to pick grapes? Like, I have questions. But no, he didn't ask no questions.
She had him at Eyes. He just saw the eyes and was like, "That's the one right there." I don't know if she can pick grapes.
I don't know if it was her eyes or her behind, but he saw something.
He saw something over there. I mean, she ain't really pumped like that, but I hear you though. She's a beautiful woman. I thought she was gonna kiss a woman. You know that's her shit, right? You know that's her shit, right, Kim? You thought she was gonna kiss Lena. Did that not cross your mind? You like, okay?
No, that she was gonna kiss who? The girlfriend?
Lena. In Empire, she made them more sure she did.
Wasn't she with Demi Moore, the girl that's on the other show?
Yes,
Demi Moore's daughter. Yeah.
And then in Kingdom Business, they made sure she kissed a woman. Remember?
That's right.
So I was like, "Oh, you're gonna kiss a woman because that's what you do. Like that's your shit." And then you find Jesus. You kiss a woman, and then you find Jesus. I'm like, you kiss a woman. Anyway, I'm sorry, Giovanni. Good. My bad.
If you have a miracle happen, it's a miracle because it wasn't supposed to happen. It happened, and then that's that. Like, what happens next season? Are they going to set the barn on fire again so that it becomes the same?
But this is a movie. It's not even a series.
Yeah, it's not gonna get next season, bro.
No, I know that, but I'm saying when I said season, I meant season as in like harvest season. I'm saying. Like,
okay. So to your point, to your question. Fire is the standard now, so like they have to figure out how to like curate the wine and then set it on fire. Not the whole damn barn, but they gotta barbecue it or some shit so they can repeat it. You're making a great question because eventually that wine's gonna run out, and if the fire is what kicked it up a notch, they gotta figure out how to recreate it without burning the whole fucking place down. But they're gonna have to figure that out. Yes, absolutely. That should have been part of the conversation.
I think that was just a one and done. I don't think that's going to happen again. So
okay, let's take it at Sierra or Cash Doll, Jamani. Who's the better actor?
Sierra.
Yes. Okay. That I thought you waited too long.
But yeah, I would have liked to have seen like one of those montages where you see the kids and then you're like the great grandchild is going to be, I don't know, instead of king, president or something like that.
Oh, you're doing too much.
I'm saying that's what the story to me is, just a nepotism story. It's like, the only reason we're actually hearing about this story's in the Bible, is because of who her great grandson is.
It's David, right?
Yeah.
It's a great name. So to your point, let's fast forward 2 generations, and they're watching their child stand up to a bully about 6-7 feet tall for some reason, and all he has is a rock, and he hits him in the head, and somehow he don't get under charges for assault somehow. And then he becomes king of the what's up, Stacey?
Self-defense.
Self-defense, bam, right there. I hear you, Giovanni. Their son should have been called David just to speed this up. And then Lena gets pregnant and she names her child Jesus, because Jesus. Black people don't name their kid Jesus. Latinos do that. But I'm saying, that would also be good. That's also I don't know. Anyway, Cat is there anybody else? Anybody think Cash Doll is a better actor? I don't want to skip anybody out. Stacey, Kim, would y'all?
No.
All right, so we going. Okay. So we going. Also, let me get back to this question, because this doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, Jermaine Dupri is such a bad actor. He couldn't even play himself. Because I was like, this non-reading motherfucker. Like, they gave him some lines, and I was like, just sit there, just stand there and be Jermaine Dupri.
Like Babyface. Like Babyface is actually a man of very few words. I was very happy that they gave him like 3 sentences and he hit them. I was like, that's perfect.
He was like, you know what? You gotta feel the music. You gotta feel the music. I was like, God damn, is this Stevie Wonder too? I'm confused. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? What?
But Jermaine Dupri and him saying, this is only an 8-figure deal. Nobody talks like that. You talk like that when you're trying to be vague. If you're trying to intimidate, like trying to impress upon somebody something, you say the actual figure, because. But this is a $12 million deal or whatever. And I'm like, unless these people have sold a significant amount of records before, you're not getting a $10 million plus deal.
No, not in this day and age. Like, what the fuck? Like, no. And these are average. They're an average rapper and an average singer, right? No, not in 2020 something. It doesn't make any kind of sense that this also this is another thing I'm saying. If Boaz has access to Babyface, right? You don't need some bullshit winery expert, because the only point you're doing that is to get your wine out there so people will buy it. You know what you do? You get Babyface, platinum artist writing Babyface to be like, this is the wine I have in my parties, and you need to buy this shit. And he would have been fine. And then I'm like, I don't understand what's even happening right now. Like, this is.
I'll put it to you this way.
I think there's a credential in the industry that if your wine gets whatever label, then it becomes something. It's like having a Grammy, right? You don't really need a Grammy, but to say you have a Grammy, it's like, ooh,
But
but I'm like, Babyface would be like an endorsement, and then you gotta cut him in or pay him for the endorsement. I'm like, I just win, you taste it, I win and get the prize. That's basically it.
How about Babyface hasn't get paid for the song he helped his wife to write? Okay, because like she's singing this song like, I wrote this. No, Babyface wrote it, and he wants his royalties. Just talk to TLC, because they got fucked. You know what I'm saying? So like, Babyface will write you platinum hits. Like, that's what Babyface does. So I'm like, but like this does, and then also Babyface doesn't go, you're awesome, but you need to talk to Kirk Franklin. Because if you're trying to do Christian music, which I guess is what you're going for, because I'm not a country producer and I'm not a Christian producer, so you need to go talk to Kirk Franklin. Was I'm surprised he wasn't in this thing as Back to Kingdom Business.
Because you know who the other producer was, right? It was Megan Good's ex-husband. That's what
Terry
Kevin
said.
Franklin or something like that. Yeah.
Was that so? Put all that together, we need a Franklin. I'm saying, so we could have got Kirk Franklin. If this is true and trying to be a Christian something, then that's what Ruth would have did. Ruth would have been like, my true voice is for Christian music, not this country shit she was trying. And then there's no mention of Cowboy Carter. Like, I would have been like, hey, Cowboy Carter inspired me to know that I could sing country music, because she ultimately became a country artist somehow. And I'm like, all right.
I'm like, I guess they couldn't afford the rights for her to karaoke that. They was like, all we could afford is Aloe Black.
Well, I'm saying she don't have to sing the song, just mention it. But I see your point. I'm saying you can mention it just to be like, okay, I thought she was supposed to be a Christian artist or something. And I love how Naomi put the cross back on the wall. Like, hello, Jesus. It's okay that you took my husband and my son, because my son's girlfriend, not daughter-in-law as in the Bible, like his girlfriend got another man to take care of us. So thank you, Jesus.
She was very okay with hooking her up with Boaz. Like, she was like, "Oh, go ahead, go
girl, because I'm not working."
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that if something happened to my sons and their wives wanted to move on, that I would have a problem with that. But I think if they died, like, say, last month, and it's like the next month, I'd be like, wait a minute, you're moving on a little too quick.
We got bills to pay over here. We ain't waiting. No.
Thank you, Stacey.
Listen,
this
is based on a Bible story. People died of old age at 35. Then you got to move quick.
Yeah, move quick. But again, this is also 2020 something. So they gonna look at, and Naomi is a good example. Like, she's gonna be around for a couple more years. But it wasn't saying that she was like, hey, girl, my son been dead, so let's move on. Go move on to men that pay bills and can apparently just what?
They weren't married, so.
But then she looked down upon this titty showing woman about 2 weeks ago, and now she like, you my meal ticket. I was like, this is what happened when you ain't got a good mama. Exactly. Like, you take any woman that loves you, you're like, am I your daughter now? I guess you can say that. Let's say that. All right.
Yep.
I was kind of what's up, Stacey?
I said, yep, go on out and get this money, daughter.
Right. She was pimping that girl out real good. Do it for the Lord. Go out there. The Lord sent him.
And the show that we just did, Reasonable Doubt, the black guy that noticed that she was a singer on the internet, that's the same guy playing Alex. That's the same guy. The one that was
really?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Look at that. Yeah. Small black Hollywood. See, we talked about that. I did not know that. So I was like, because he only had like 2 lines in this movie. Like, I don't even know his name. But he was like,
I have no clue. I know he had the roll-on hat. That's
like it twice.
A ski hat. Why you have a ski hat on? It's like flames outside, but okay.
That's my other problem. Fucking Benny / Diamond is like, it's so hot out here.
Yeah,
Everybody
I'm
else got
fine with
shirts
that.
on, jackets in some cases. He's like, woo, it's so hot up on this roof. But when I come down, let me put my shirt back on. Anyway, okay, guys, what are we gonna do now? I was like, just hating. Now, like, where's his baby mama / wife? I think they got married. Why was she not in this movie? I was like, she could have been in this movie. I mean, she what else is she doing? Nothing. Just fake ass. Anyway, I'm sorry. K. Michelle should have been in Ruth and Boaz, being from Tennessee. K. Michelle can somewhat sing, I think.
K. Michelle can't sing, not in my opinion. No.
All right. She does an auto tune.
Ray's better.
So I mean, it was what we got. Babyface tried to promote Ruth, just like Keith Sweat tried to promote La Anthony singing. Interesting.
Did that happen? Really? La Anthony can't sing.
When did this happen? When did this happen? DeMarcus is always dropping facts. When I don't know.
Tell us when that happened, because I
don't remember none of that. I don't remember none of that. She was on 106 in Park, right? Is that her? Was she on that?
She was, but she was a host.
No, she wasn't on. She was on MTV. She was like MTV Jams.
Yeah.
Oh, thank. All right.
She did that, but she did host a couple of times. She did the other show too.
She did.
Like when in between, when they were trying to find new hosts to
new that kind of stuff. So I mean, okay. I mean, I know we all shit on this, but it was decent. I would say again, it was fun. It was fine. It was a very, 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 very simple story to follow. They stuck very well to the Bible. I mean, I'm impressed truly. I knew who was gonna die because the Bible says it. I knew I knew Boaz was coming. I like how they did his name. They mixed it up a little bit. I like that. Again, he was a proper businessman from a proper family. That was awesome. As Kim pointed out, like it's a very positive story for Black peoples and credits, so should I say you should watch it if you believe in Jesus or something? Actually, it's Old Testament, so Jesus is not really relevant.
I don't think it has to be that. I just think if you just want to watch something on a Sunday while you're cleaning the house, by all means, go ahead and watch it. It's a Lifetime movie. It's not like
Alex.
You really have to pay attention to it. We already knew the outcome when we first started watching it. So
what? That's only already know the story again. So it still goes back to some.
I didn't remember the story. So
I thought so too, again, not knowing anything, right? Mm-hmm. I thought that Boaz was gonna die. I thought this was one of those stories like, she found the man of her life, but he dies in the fire and she's pregnant and life goes on. And I still thought that was going to happen when the fire came and everything, but then it was hurry up. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. They actually do get married and But that's how I thought it was going to go down before Terry explained it to me.
I did think it was very unrealistic that he forgave her so quickly after she said, it's my fault that your livelihood is in flames right now. I was like, he immediately forgave her. I was like, oh, okay. Is that how it works?
He invested 4 months into those draws. Like he ain't giving that up. Like he's like, I gotta see this through. Once you're that committed, he's like, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, but to your point, Kim, I was surprised that Naomi was like, it's okay. My husband and my son are dead because of you, bitch.
Let me tell you, I was struggling with that part too because it probably wouldn't have happened. No.
That's a good.
I probably would have slapped her.
That's a good face slap, and then we move on. But there's no way in fuck I'd just be like, well, it wasn't your fault. It actually was.
And I probably wouldn't kick you out, but I would not speak to you for a number of weeks. Like there would be no way that we could have like a conversation because every time you open your mouth and every time I look at you, I want to punch you. So I would have to distance myself. You know what I'm saying?
But then also you don't work. And the only reason you got a nice roof over your head is because of her. So you got to balance that out a little bit. So until she marries the pastor, who I'm sure is going to want those draws eventually, then I feel like they should have wrapped it up with that one too. So say that's how you felt, right? I feel like the pastor was like, it's time. The Lord said, was that Lord? Yeah. Was that Lord? She needs to be remarried. Okay. Mm-hmm. But that didn't go anywhere. I thought that was going to go somewhere. All right, come on. Anything else, Stacey? Before we say,
I have good news for those of us who missed the rapture. So the guy who predicted it said that he accidentally used the wrong calendar and is actually 13 days behind. So October 7th through 8th, get your rapture outfits ready. I'm gonna have David put my cash app in the description, so you send all your cash over him, and then when you leave, you will be blessed and in heaven and all that good stuff. So
hold up, Stacey.
Okay.
You mean to tell me that the new Rapture is on the big deal date from Prime? The exact same 2 days that the Prime
I
day
didn't even make that correlation, but it's not fact. Amazon Prime wish list in there for all y'all that's going up yonder, and shower us with gifts, us heathens. Yes.
Well, mine is already loaded. Every time we do a video, my Cash App is already there. So yeah, okay, load me up. I'll be happy. I didn't know that this was happening. I guess I
was just watching him apologize for the miscalculation. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. We'll see. It's like Y2K, huh?
So real quick, so I remember billboards like years ago of like rapture coming. Here's the date, y'all. This is not in the Bible. Like I had to look it up.
The man explained it. He said, we don't know the day or the hour, but he gave a range. So somewhere in that range, he don't know the exact day and time, but it's in that range because Jesus told him.
So let me ask you this. So when that range happens and nothing happens, then what is he going to say?
He going to blame it on something else.
Yeah.
He's going to give another range.
It's got another range. I'm just real quick. Mark 13, verse 32. No one knows not the Son nor the angels, only the Father. So unless Jesus lied or God changed his mind, it's possible that he was like, you know what, y'all just keep on messing around. Hey, Jesus, Holy Spirit, go tell Bobby over there that I'm coming. Pack it up because we got things to do. Like not even Jesus knew, and that he knew a couple things. He was like, I don't know. Dad's gonna send me a text message, and we're gonna get this thing rolling. That's how Daddy works. So don't believe that stuff. It's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be sitting here watching these videos. But as Stacey said, if you want to send some money to us, just in case, rapture insurance. I'm sure in our friendship, I'm sure I told you about the rapture insurance. Did I tell you that's the story?
No.
This is fucking
USAA or something.
No, I was joking. No,
that was a joke.
Yeah, no, I thought I doubt you can look it up. There was a People's Court episode where a plaintiff took the defendant to court over rapture insurance. The insurance was when you are raptured and your pets who are not Christians and cannot go to heaven are still. Remember, like they will take care of your pets. These people went to church
to go too, though, weren't they? Huh? I can't remember. I thought pets got raptured too or something.
No. Well, in this scenario, it was this person went to a church and was selling rapture insurance and said, when the rapture comes, we are atheists and we will be here and we will take care of your pets while you're in heaven.
So you trusted the atheists.
and this dumbass woman bought this insurance. And then once she figured out that rapture wasn't coming anytime soon, she sued him. And the judge ruled in favor of the one who bought the insurance. I'm like, that's bullshit. Because you have to, the rapture has to happen, and then we all have to be here. That's the only way you can prove this is wrong. No, you took advantage or you were a con person. But no, they were like, it's rapture insurance. Yeah, we will take care of your house and your pets and everything while you're in heaven. And they were like, that makes sense. Yeah.
David,
you just give pets to one of your friends.
Right, that's what friends are for. I'm gonna text you, yo, if you read this, I'm in heaven. Please come over and text you are in heaven. You shouldn't give a fuck about any of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, you just didn't make it. I'll see you up here or I won't. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, but I still owe you $25 though. Lord said I don't have to pay you though. That's what Lord said. I didn't say it. Lord said it. Anyway, y'all, you gotta get to the hype button. What's hype button? What's that? You gotta get the hype me up button. I'm very confused. Is something to this? Come on, DeMarcus, help me out. Ruth lied by omission to Boaz. He forgave her. They had to wrap this story up. Everybody was forgiving everybody because nobody was working. Naomi had no choice but to forgive because she didn't have a job. And again, I just feel Boaz, he just put a lot of effort, and he thought the Lord somehow blessed him with this woman who got his house burnt down, who made this great wine, was how he got best in show, and he's gonna pay for her. I'm assuming he's paying for her studio time because she ain't got no fucking job.
Yeah,
so,
I think that's what he's doing.
So now he's putting all this money into her studio career.
Yeah,
I was like, what? So then I thought she was gonna be the breadwinner or the wine winner, if you will. That she was gonna be a top platinum artist, and he was just gonna be her manager. That's how I thought. Anyway, DeMarcus,
no, because they just showed the wedding and the daggone movie went off. So
we gotta wrap this up. We gotta get to the birth of David, as Giovanni pointed out. Yeah. Have y'all seen Trouble Man with Michael J. White, Method Man, Lala, Anthony?
No,
and
I haven't seen it.
That's the movie. And Keith, yeah, apparently, yeah, that's the movie he's talking about.
Into the other with the I don't. What?
He's saying that similarly, did Keith Sweat play himself? Not you know what I mean.
Why?
Did he play himself? Not with himself, but did he play himself, or was he playing somebody else? I'm just asking. And was he a good actor? Because yeah. Oh, and then Terry also pointed out that Jermaine Dupri looks very old. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, he was a grown man many years ago. I mean, Chris Cross, a grown ass. Well, one passed away, but the other one's a grown ass man. And Lil Bow Wow ain't Lil no more. I think he got kids now. I think.
Yes, two daughters.
See. Now they're little Bow Wows. I don't know. In that case, all right, come on. I gotta get. I gotta get
53.
Who?
Jermaine Dupri is 53.
Oh, damn! Those some hard years. Fuck. I mean, he looked. The 90s were hard on him because he looked up older than 53. I'm just saying.
He's been right since him and Janet broke up.
Oh, that's true.
Wow,
that's true.
Babyface is 66.
Wow, he looked far better, but you can tell he's getting his Ray Charles.
His hair dyed.
Yeah, I was like, is that even real? I said, Terry, that's a wig. I said, that's a wig.
No, that's his hair, but it's dyed though, for sure.
Okay, all right.
For sure.
All right, come on. That's right. Jamani, any final words? Because I gotta get to.
You guys were talking about Queen Sugar. I didn't watch that show, but I know Felicia Rashad's husband as the black guy from Baywatcher, the only black character from Baywatch.
Oh, really? The original one with
the he was in Greenleaf too. He was in Greenleaf too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He was on Greenleaf. Yeah.
All right, come on, Jamani. We wrap this up.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and tomorrow's Sunday, so do your church thing.
Thank you, Jamani. I appreciate it. Watch this movie again for Jesus. There you go. There you go. Okay. Boop. All right, Stacy. Any else you want to add?
Nope. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you, Stacy. And we'll see you next week for something. What are we doing next? I forgot. Oh, Monster. We're doing Monster next week. The new one.
Monster?
The one with Ed Keane on Netflix.
The Ryan Murphy one. He's doing Ryan Murphy. He's doing the original man who inspired Texas Chainsaw Massacre and other things.
Leatherface. Yeah.
Yeah, the original Leatherface, in essence. But we got that. Look at it. All right, bye. Boop. All right, Kim.
Oh, thank you guys so much for commenting, joining the conversation. We truly appreciate each and every one of you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please always watch the video to the very end. It helps us out tremendously. Share the video with anyone and everyone. Thank you so much. Again, we can't do it without you. We will see you next weekend for some more videos. Bye, guys. Have a great week. Bye.
Thanks, Kim. All right, I'm on my own, as I will be in the next 8 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out with our Bible study / movie review. And I'm about to go do One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tiana Taylor. Outstanding movie. I look forward to discussing that. Hope you guys would join me for that. Next weekend, as we said, we got Netflix. We got Reasonable Doubt. We might be doing the Black Rabbit thing. I gotta check that out. Anyway, we'll have content for you. We will not be on tomorrow. Takeout. Did anybody watch Takeout? Please nod your heads if that's a yes or a no. I would like to do Takeout. I got a couple of no's. You heard my feelings. Anyway, so we might have a Tubi movie next week. Stay tuned. Please get into the comments and all that kind of stuff. And see you again. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view very much.
I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this. Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
What do I go there?
Oh shit.
Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
Anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just gonna end this broadcast and say bye.